Hi, everybody. Welcome to November. November. I can't believe I'm saying November. Wow. Okay. For the first couple of videos, maybe 3 or 4, I don't know how many I'm going to do yet, we're going to do the pattern cadent. And the reason I'm doing the pattern cadent is because I keep dreaming about it. And yeah, if I keep dreaming about something, it's got to get done or it won't, it'll just keep ruminating in my brain. So, pattern cadent basically has 2 steps. Okay, I'm going to get a piece of regular paper if I have one here. Regular paper. We have 2 steps. Step 1. Where's a pen that I can just use that's not a drawing pen? Okay, ballpoint pen. Can you guys draw a circular shape? Does it have to be an exact circle? No. Can it be kind of ovalish? Yes. Can it be a little wonky? Yes. Can it be like a blob? I don't know yet. We haven't tried it. Start with a circle-ish shape. Okay? Step 2. You're going to connect your circle-ish shapes with an S. Now, I'm drawing an S toward me. The S toward you would be more like this. We're going to draw an S. If you can draw the letter S and the letter O, you can do the pattern cadent. It's as simple as that. That's why I usually start when I'm teaching people, newbies, a pattern. I start with this one because it amazes people at how easy it is, and I even sometimes start. Sometimes it's hard to get yourself into a grid. So what I do is I tell people to take their small paper. I'm using the small paper. I want them to practice on something that's not intimidating, okay? Right? So this is the small paper that I usually give them, which is 3 inches by almost 3 inches because it's a scrap paper, book paper, but about 3 inches by 3 inches. Small piece of paper. You don't want it too small or else you don't have room to do your pattern. Okay? We're going to put a little line here to divide our page in half. I'm going to put another little line here to divide our page in half that way. Then we're going to divide each one of those in half. Little line here, little line here, a little line here, and a little line here. Why am I doing this? It's only to give you guys a spot to put your circles. That's it. We want to use the intersections of each of those lines. So we will end up with 3 by 3, a 9 square, or 9 dots, right? 3, 6, 9. That's it. That's all we need. So in each of those intersections, we're going to draw our circle. Use whatever pen you have. If you don't have fancy drawing pens, use a plain old ballpoint. That will be just fine. I like using my fancy drawing pens, but you don't have to. Should I do this one in just a plain old ballpoint so you guys can see? It can be done in a plain old ballpoint. I want one with have a little bit thinner tip to it. So this one is just one of these ones where it's got like for the church, freebie pen. Let's do that one. Let me make sure it's writing. Okay, I'm going to draw circular shapes where those intersections are. And the reason I put them is not because I can't draw a grid of dots by myself. It's so that new people, sometimes they're scared to even start. So that gives them a little spot to get started. Okay, are all my dots the same size exactly? No. Are they kind of the same size? Yeah. Are they all exactly circles? No. Are they kind of circles? Yeah. Okay. Simple. We are starting with the basics. I'm going to now erase this grid just because we don't really need it. It's kind of in my way. If you want to leave it there, that's fine too. You don't have to erase it, but I'm erasing my grid. Okay? So if you were, once you got the hang of it and you don't need the grid anymore, you just draw your circles in a grid-like pattern. Okay? Super easy. Now we're going to make our S. I'm going to do it so that it's going your direction instead of my direction, which is a little harder for me, but I can do it. All right? Your S is going to go start at the top of one of your dots. Doesn't matter which one you pick. I'm going to pick this one, and I'm going to go down this way. Start your pen here and end your pen here. So you're going to go like that. Make an S. Okay? This is I am starting at the super basic. I'm going to call this one a beginner's course or beginner's class. I'm going to put it in my beginners playlist so anybody who is brand spanking new to patterns can follow along. Okay? And an S. An S. And an S. An S. And an S. Now, you can do this same shape going sideways if you think you can do it. If you don't think you can do it, simply turn your page and then do that exact same S again going this way. Exactly the same. S. 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 Look at what that does. 2 steps. Circles in a grid and S's. You can remember that. You don't have to keep the pattern with you. You don't have to have a step out. You don't have to pull out your phone to remember. It's 2 steps. Circles in a grid and an S. And look at this fun shape that it makes. This is basic Cadent. From here, we can embellish. So you can choose. Then you start saying, what if? What if? And there can be a multitude of what ifs. How does it look different if I do this compared to that? Okay. We're going to explore that in the upcoming videos starting next week, because today's Friday. We're going to explore basic Cadent and what if. And I'm going to start with bigger pages so we have more dots to play with. You can make your dots smaller and put them closer together. You can make them bigger, spread them out. You can do all sorts of things. This is the basic one. If you want to learn how to shade just this basic shape, I would shade, let's use this one. I would shade on one side. So let's choose this one. I'm going to shade here and here. And this one wouldn't really get one, but it could. I mean, you could do it here. You can choose. I'm going to do those lines there. So everything on this side. then I'm going to turn my page, and I'm going to do that same one on the next one. Whether you do it top and bottom, side to side, doesn't matter. Just choose the same line to shade every time. And what that will do, get your blending stump. I like to use a nice big one for this particular pattern because it really moves that graphite out and about. Turn. Oop, went the wrong way. Make it go the same way it was before. Okay, just like that. Simple shading. Just pick a line and you do it on the same line all the way across and all the way down. Just turn it just the same way that when you drew it. Just do it the same way. I'm going to sign this. That's our basic cadent. Now, before I go, because I'm about done, this is our basic cadent. What if we do our first what if? What if, instead of circles, we had made spirals? What would it look like? Simple, effective, but different. That's how we're going to move forward for the next few days. If you are a more advanced tangler and you want to skip these videos, feel free. It's fine. But if you want to go back to basics, do something that is super simple, super fun, easy to do, relaxing. That's the whole point of this art form, is to just relax and have fun, right? And then we're going to explore one pattern for the next few days, probably all of next week, because that's only 3 videos. We'll probably do all of next week. We will explore Cadent in a variety of ways. I'm going to do it on a little bit bigger piece of paper so we have more dots to work with, but it's the same basic thing. And like I said, you don't have to have fancy equipment. A free pen from your local church, dentist, doctor's office, wherever you get your free pens, a simple free pen and a piece of paper. If you don't have fancy paper like I do, guess what? Grab yourself some plain old paper, plain old school paper. Grab yourself something out of the trash. This came out of my trash. It's an envelope. You could do the back of the envelope. Doesn't matter. Just pick up a pen or a pencil, anything to draw with and anything to draw on. Pick it up and come with me on this adventure. All right? I will see you guys on the next video where we're going to continue on. I want you guys to do something nice for someone today. Make the world a better place. Take your art out and give it away. That is what I do with 90% of my art. I have been doing videos for, 6 or 7 years now. And I only have kept maybe a dozen of the artworks for myself. The rest of them I've given away to friends, family, uh, complete strangers, abandoned art. That's what I do. I love to do that because for me, the finished product is not the point of me doing my art. I know that sounds weird because you would think that the finished product would be the point. Sometimes the finished product is awesome and I want to keep it and I think I am just thrilled with it and I'm excited to keep it. But sometimes it's just the experience of doing the art that is more important to me than the art itself, than the finished product. I can't explain it until you've been there. You maybe don't understand it, but this is so much fun. And we'll have a little conversation later about giving things away. But yeah. What was I saying? I was saying goodbye. Yes, I'm yammering on instead of saying goodbye. I will see you on the next video. Hope this helps. And if this particular series isn't for you, that's fine. You can give it a thumbs down. Actually, if you don't think this is a good idea and doing a particular pattern over a course of 2 or 3 days and exploring one pattern, if you don't think that's a good idea, please do put a thumbs down. I want you to thumbs down because that way I will know that this is not something you guys want. I want my audience to want to see stuff. Do give it a thumbs down. If it is something that you do want and you want me to explore a different pattern over a course of a period of time, give it a thumbs up and tell me in the comments what pattern I should explore further. It should be something sort of basic that we can use the what if question on a pattern and just really get a deep dive into one particular pattern. That would be fun. Maybe that would be a series. I don't know. Maybe you guys don't want it. So let me know in the comments. I need to know because it sounds interesting to me. But if you guys don't want to watch it, that doesn't help me any, right? So interact with me. Tell me what you guys want to see. And I will do my best to do those things. I will see you guys on the next video. Go out and do something nice for someone today. Make the world a better place, one person, one smile at a time. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.